Hi, my name's Monica, and today I want to show you how to connect APEX modules to Control4 platform. First, we want to introduce relay modules. APEX products are divided into 3 categories under the panel module subgroup. Includes 8-channel relay, 16-channel relay, and 24-channel relay. The modules are all the same in appearance and only differ in size and number of channels. The modules have a metal body with an aluminium flow that can be installed in the electrical panel along with power terminals. The modules have a push button manually with an LED indicator for each channel. The advantages of this product can be called metal body, control of all channels manually, direct connection of the module to the network. Grey terminals or the output of power. The relay inside the module use 20 ampere power relays. The rated current of each channel is 16 ampere. Green terminals used to power DC or AC because the modules have 2 separate types. One with a working voltage of 24 volt DC type. 2 with a working voltage from 100 to 230 volt AC. The other 2 green terminals are used to connect the modules in a chain to reduce the use of switch hub ports. Each of the 4 channels is a block. Each block can be controlled by a 3-speed fan coil with a solenoid valve by control of 2 curtain motor or 4 separate outputs. There are 3 LED displays in the center of the module that indicate PW means to show the power status and proper operation of the module. D, it is to show the data exchange of modules, and at the end of the link sign, it is a network link, and if the modules are connected to the network and then a connection is established, it will be turned on. In this section, we see the wiring of the modules and how to connect them to Control4. Green terminal should be wired in parallel with the green terminal of the other modules. VCC and GND to connect the power supply and L and H to connect the database modules to the network CAN bus. Note: first connect the GND wire and then the VCC. Wiring was done between the modules. The power supply was connected to the first module, and then the modules were parallelized by a pair of 2 pairs of cables. After connecting the power supply, the PW indicator starts flashing, which indicates the correct operation of the modules. To connect to the network, just connect one of the modules to the network. There are 2 ways. Number 1. The modules should be connected to the switch independently with the network cable. And number 2. The modules are parallelized by the CAN network, and one of the modules is connected to the switch network. In this example, the network cable is connected to a 24-channel module. As the drive is added to Composer Pro, the link light turns on. First, open the Composer Pro and search for Smart APEX. We add Smart APEX Relay IPv2 and Smart APEX Relay CAN v2 drivers to the project. In this section, we add 1 IP driver and 2 CAN drivers to the project. Go to the Design menu on the IP module driver and you will see driver details. The count section, that means module channels, is 8 by default. there's two versions of APEX relay, first generation V1 and second generation V2. For the first one, to display this feature and connecting the module, go to the connection section then in the network section, double-click on the module drive and enter the default IP, which is 192.168.1.150. It should be noted that you can change the IP setting on the web page of each product directly on browser and change the parameters, default username and password or admin. And second one, this generation product equipped with SDDP protocol, in this way not needed to configure any static or dynamic IP for modules. APEX products will be discovered via Composer Pro software automatically. For connecting the modules, go to the Connection menu and the Network section. Double-click on the module drive and then press channel one of APEX module for 4 times, then device will be online. After the device is online, the number of channels is recognized in the Design section. In the Action section, you can use different modes to test the module, such as toggle. Each block can be specified as a switch, fan coil, or curtain. In this case, the option of selecting channels will be interlocked as a hardware. This will not work the toggle, all off, all on operations on this block. After setting each mode, the corresponding channels of the module will be turned off dynamically. Here, block 1 is programmed as a fan coil, so if we press the manual key 1 and then press channel 2, channel 1 will be off and channel 2 will be on. In fan coil mode, the first to third channels of each channel interlock, and in curtain mode, 2 channels will be interlocked. In this section, we define block 1 as a curtain. Therefore, channels 1 and 2 are interlocked intact. In this case, channel 3 can be used normally. The startup state option is also used for the state of the relays in the case of the switch, and it is defined in what state it should be in the state when the module was turned on. If using closed mode for one channel, it means this channel will be on when the module powered, and if lost state mode is selected, then this channel has memory and this channel state will not change with powering, cut down or restarting. Now, we want to configure the module chained by 2 pairs of cables with CAN bus protocol. The 16-channel module is connected via CAN bus. To configure, click on the module drive in the System Design environment and move the Identify option to On and click Set. Then manually press one of the 16-channel module channels and we will see that the module is automatically detected, and like the IP module, all the features will be configurable. Now, we do the same operation on the 8-channel module. We turn on Identify and then press the push buttons of the 8-channel module. Then this module configured. You will several test buttons in Action tab on System Design that you can press and see exact actions. Now, to add a face layer for lighter blind, refer to my drive menu and add the centralized non-dimmable light to the project to the required number. Here, we add this driver 3 times and we want to connect each one to one of the module channels. To do this, go to the connection section and connect the light to each channel. Here we connect each to channel number 1 of each module. Now, it is shown by double-clicking on Light and Press Toggle button. You can see feedback clearly. The 16-channel and 8-channel modules are tested in the same way. Now, we want to set these 3 lights on the touch panel. Click on the light, and whenever we touch each one, the output can be seen on the modules. Also, when we press the module buttons manually, feedback is visible on the touch panel. Now we want to set these 3 lights on the touch panel. Click on the light, and whenever we touch each one, the output can be seen on the modules. Also, when we press the module buttons manually, feedback is visible on the touch panel. A scenario is shown here, which is toggle the 8-channel module by pressing the dimmer switch, which you see. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.